are at the home of the Chicago Steel USHL team, the Fox Valley Ice Arena. And you are looking live at the 7:20 a.m. Central Time start, 6:20 in Denver. Most people got here yesterday evening. Not a very nice tournament time placement. It was also a 45-minute drive this morning from our hotel. I'm done complaining. This is a beautiful rink. Hopefully some good competition. 2 games today, and then 1 or 2 tomorrow, maybe on Monday if they make the championship. It's a 4-team tournament, so we'll see. This is the Chicago Blues going against our Hawks. We're going to start with Seyfried taking the drop. He's got Deep and Vossenkemper at forward, and then you got Pope and Carroll as your blue liner. Hawks win the draw. Carroll's got it back in the zone. Of course, you got Ethan Lefebvre in between the pipes. Seyfried gets it back in our own zone. Nice pass by Carroll cross ice. And it hits the back of Seyfried's foot, but a quick shot. Loose puck knocked away. Weird play there, but Deep has it. He's trying to get in the middle, gets it to Pope. Pope's going to fire it. She shoots it. It goes wide. Deep in the corner. Carroll at the point. We're early in this one. 11:45 to go in the first period. We're scoreless, just getting started. Carroll gets it up to Vossenkemper out of the zone. Here come the Chicago Blues. Nice physical contact by Seyfried, separating man from puck. Varley came onto the ice, and now we also have Lang and Bussman. Still have the same D. They have not been able to change. Dangerous pass into the middle, loose puck, but good back check by Varley. Knocks it over to Ethan, who freezes it. Carroll and Pope will go and change, which is going to bring out Kane and Peterson. Hawks have been in their own zone early in this game quite a bit. I don't know if I see a ton of skill from the Blues that worries me, but they have been able to keep the puck in our zone. That was definitely offsides. And the referee is yelling at one of the Chicago dads, who was yelling for kind of a meaningless offsides. That was entertaining. The referee was yelling back at the parent. Anyway, youth hockey, ladies and gentlemen. So the Hawks are changing after some back and forth there. It looks like at forward, we got Dodge, Stack, and Stromberg. Back on defense, looks like it's still Kane and Peterson. Here comes Dodge up the far side. He's got Stack in the middle. Good play by the Blues defender. Back on defense now, looks like Carlson and Carroll. Hawks are playing, I imagine, with 5 D-man. Nice shot there, but a better save as Ethan covers it up. The Hawks will be without Harper Blom this weekend, so I assume they're going to play 5 D-man. 5 D-men, or 4 D-men plus 1 D-woman. Shot from the point blocked by Stack. Could have been a breakaway there. The Blues. Good pass to the front by the Blues. and throw it back down low. Good puck movement by the Blues, but they're not really getting much in the way of a shot. Here comes Stromberg. He's got Dodge in the middle and Stack behind him. Stromberg fires it, rebound wide. Dodge in the middle to Stack. The Blues break it up. It was close to being offsides. Backdoor pass would have been dangerous, but it bounced over the Blues player's stick. Stack has it. Up to Deep. Goes just past him, but Deep gets it there. And now the Blues have it. Pope is onto the ice with Carroll. Here's a little bit of a breakaway. Pope is back. The flip pass over the D-man. Backhand goes about 10 feet high. It was a good pass to get it over Margaret's stick and land at the player. Nice play by the Blues forward, but the shot was nowhere close. Kane goes back to get it. Seyfried is on the ice now with Voss and Kemper and Deep. Here comes Seyfried. He gets it up to Voss and Kemper. Another breakaway. And it looks like Carroll is back. Dangerous pass in the middle. And I think Ethan got a piece. Did Ethan get a piece of that? Either way, he was in good position. Really dangerous pass. But there's a shot. That's blocked by Kane. And we're going to get our first penalty. Power play this weekend sponsored by Jewel Osco. $1 off your next purchase at participating stores. Looks like the power play is going to be 2 minutes. Wow, we got 2-minute power plays. Actually, they're taking the 2-minute off. The referee might be changing it to a minute and a half.
Yeah, that would be nice though. And some replays on that too, right?
Looks like a minute and a half is the penalty. Power play for the Hawks. So Kane had it on the blue line and it just trickled out. So Kane and Pope are your blue liners, and it looks like you got Bussman, Lang, and Varley. Lang's going to take the drop. Neutral zone face-off. Bussman's got it. He's got some space. Loose puck. Oh, pass into the middle. Bussman tried to shoot it, but the Blues defender blocked the shot, which probably would have been a goal. Pope was down in the corner. She knocks it away and starts the breakout. Laying up to Bussman. He cuts in front of the D-man. He's got some space, but a good back check by the Blues player prevents the shot. We got two new D-men on the ice, Carlson and Peterson. Bouncing puck goes back into our zone as the Blues change. Again, this is a power play for the Hawks. Good cross-ice pass from Carlson to Varley, but Lang was a little bit offsides. We're still scoreless here early in this one. About halfway through the first period. Peterson to Carlson. Carlson cross ice to Stromberg. The forwards are Stromberg, Dodge, and Stack. Good cross ice pass. Stack has it. Dodge trying to get a bouncing puck. Stromberg comes up and tries to fire it, but defender makes him misfire. Here comes the Blues. Hawks knock it away. We are at even strength. Stromberg's going to get it in deep. Rebound right in front. Dodge is going for it. It hits his skate and bounces sideways, but just misses the net. That actually would have been a goal. I don't think he kicked at it. I think the defender hit it, and it hit off his skate. The Blues get the red line, and they're going to dump it in. Peterson's going to go back to get it. Carroll's the other D-man. Dodge, Stromberg, and Stack are your forwards. Competitive game so far. Blues have had a little bit more zone time, but the Hawks have probably had an equal number of dangerous chances. So this has been pretty. Oh, that bounced off the glass on top of the net and then landed just to the left of the goalie, Ethan. Really weird play. Trying to go back behind the net. It hit the glass, bounced up in the air, landed on top of the goal, and then bounced slowly over Ethan's shoulder and landed in the blue zone in front of the net. Really weird play. I'm not sure anybody else could see that, or if anybody's listening, but that said. Looked like a trip there, no call. Kane and Carroll, a D-man, nice stick by Kane and knocked that one away. Voss and Kemper, Seyfried, Deep are your forwards. Good skating by Kane. Gets back down low for the Blues. Oh, that one bounced off of Seyfried and deflected towards the goal, but a great save by Ethan to be ready for that. Quick shot from the Blues, glove save, Ethan. Ethan's seeing the puck well this morning. So that's going to be a defensive zone face-off here. 3:45 to go in the first period. We are scoreless. Behind the net, the Blues come away with it. Quick shot, but it goes wide. Loose puck in front of the net, knocked away. Hawks get it out of the zone. Not going to be icing, which is good. So our forwards are Lang, Bussman, and Varley. Defense is Carroll and Kane. That's going to be an ice, so that'll give the Hawks an offensive zone face-off, which is always welcome. Like I said, the Blues have had a little bit more zone time. Not quite. I'd say pretty similar on the chances scale, but Hawks will have their hands full with this Blues team. They are very defensively structured. They move the puck pretty well. Carlson at the point. That shot went wide, back door, and it goes in! Fantastic start for the Hawks. A little bit of tilt going the other team's way on zone time, but Stromberg is there. I believe the shot came from Carlson, and it goes wide to the left of the net, and it bounced behind where Stromberg was basically on the baseline equal to the net, and then he shot it and hit the back of the goaltender right into the net. Get the pucks near the net, good things happen. So that's going to put the Hawks up 1-0. That's Stromberg and Dodge. Stromberg fires the slapper on net and low. Goalie saves it. Here comes Dodge into the middle, fires it. Another save by the Blues goalie. Hawks are getting something going here. with a couple of nice shots in a row, about 5 shots on net since the last time the Blues got it into their zone, including 1 goal. 2 minutes to go in the first period here. Home of the Chicago Steel USHL team. Fantastic rink. No idea where we are, but it's Fox Valley Ice Arena. Carlson gets the blue line. In the middle, Vossen-Kemper's shot. Save. Back on D, you got Peterson and Carlson. Seyfried, Deep, and Vossen-Kemper are your forwards. So it comes into our defensive zone. Peterson's got it. He's trying to get it out. Back behind our net. Seyfried with it. Chips it up to Vossen-Kemper. Nice dish there by Seyfried. Vossen-Kemper gets it deep. He's behind the net. That's going to be a penalty. Interference on the Blues. The Blues player is not very happy about that. So that's going to put the Hawks on the Jewel Osco power play. Offensive zone face-off will follow. 1.5-minute penalty. So you got Peterson and Carroll back at D, Lang, Busman, and Varley. Lang took the drop. Hawks win it. Peterson. Busman. Carroll. Varley. They're going to call a hook on Busman. Not sure agree with that one. That said, we're going to have 1:08 left on the Blues penalty, and then there's going to be 1.5 minutes of ours, so we'll be a man down for about 20 seconds, but that's going to be next period because we got 45 seconds left in this period. So Peterson behind our net. We're at 4-on-4 hockey. Peterson, Lang, Carroll, Varley are the 4 for the Hawks. Hawks squirts away. We got a breakaway. Varley. Just wide. Nice opportunity for the Hawks to get that. Good job by Carroll taking that puck away and getting it out of the zone. We have 10 seconds left. That's going to do it. 3, 2, and 1. So that's the end of the first period. And that is going to signal time for some messages here. 1-0 Hawks, end of the first period. Back in a minute. All right, we're going to get started with the second period. Hawks up 1-0. We got a couple penalties that are still being served. We got 18 seconds left on a Blues penalty and 40 seconds left on the Hawks penalty. Busman's in the box with his dad. Matt's giving him some sage life advice, I'm sure. Dodge is going to take the drop. He's got Stack at forward, and then back on D, you got Pope and Kane. That shot, weak shot. Ethan knocks it away. Kane up to Stack. Stack cross ice looking for Dodge. The Blues come into the zone, trying to get a shot off. They do. Ethan saves it easily. So we are now on a disadvantage for 17 seconds. 12:37 left in this period. I guess they're 13-minute. Loose puck. Blues trying to get a shot off, but a good stick by Hope knocking that into the corner. Kane has it. Up to Dodge. Dodge gets it in deep. Busman is on the ice, so we are even strength. He's going to cross and change. Stromberg came onto the ice. So Stack has it, bottom of your screen. Stack gets it in deep. Stack keeping it in. Good job by Stack. But it gets knocked away. Here come the Blues. Back on D, you got Kane and Pope. Pope's back. Tries to block the pass. Does not. And the deflection, fortunately, goes wide. That ended up being a 3-on-1. Pass up to Stack. Let's see if he can get there and get a shot off. He does get there. He does get a shot, but it was a little too wide to get a good angle. Stromberg was on it. Now Stack reaches for it, but just misses it. We're mid-change here, but Seyfried's on the ice along with Deep. And the D-men are Peterson and Carlson. Forgive my yawning. This game was at 7:20 a.m. Central. A 45-minute drive. Back door. Blues in the danger zone trying to get a shot off, but they don't. The Hawks get it out. Nice job. Seyfried, Vossen, Kemper, and Deep are the forwards. Peterson and Carlson, the D-men. Bounces behind the net. Peterson's there. Seyfried. Carlson. Deep is going to throw it out of the zone. Carlson ships it forward. Seyfried keeps it in. Nice play. He's going to get a shot on net. Good shot. Going 5-hole. Goalie knocks it away. Peterson. Deep. Vossen Kemper in the corner. Nice pass up to Deep. Deep's got some space. He's got Vossen Kemper in front of the net. Back to Seyfried. Seyfried backhand pass to the danger zone. Didn't quite get there, but a good thought. Here come the Blues. Kane with it behind our net. Carroll up to Deep, and the Blues still have control of it, though. Good job by Carroll. Chips it past. He's got Vossen Kemper in the middle. Pass to him, but it's blocked by the Blues defender. Deep in the zone. Seyfried behind the net. Opposite side, Vossenkemper is there. He got some space in the middle, drops it to Kane. Kane whiffs on it. His eyes got big, he wanted to fire that one. Bouncing puck, good job by Kane getting it out of the zone. We got 8 minutes left in the second period, 1-0 Hawks. Been a competitive game. The difference being the Stromberg goal off of a rebound. Kane up to Stromberg. Stromberg to a streaking Bussman. Bussman's got some space. He's got a wide angle, goes low. Goalie softs it. Nice save by the goalie. That was Varley. Might have been Varley bringing it up before. They're going to call a penalty. And it's going to be against the Blues, putting the Hawks on their third power play, although the second one was only for a few seconds. Jewel Osco, the sponsor this weekend. So Lang, Varley, and Bussman are your forwards, Carlson and Pope. Lang's going to take the drop in the offensive zone. Back to Pope at the point. Pope fires it towards the goal. Loose puck, and it almost goes in. Varley got control of it, shot it, and the goalie was able to knock it away, although initially it had squirted past the goalie, but then he was able to swipe it outside the zone, and then the second shot by Varley was saved and covered up. So we're going to do it again on the other dot. Lang takes the drop. Hawks win it. Varley. Bussman tries the shot, but a block by the Blues. And the Blues just get it out of the zone. Pope will go back to get it. Ethan knocks it away, actually, and Pope has it. She chips it up forward. Pope down in the corner. She blocks it, and it goes up in the air. Here come the Hawks. So Carlson, nice cross-ice pass, and a nice catch by Varley. Comes up to the point. Pope has it with some space. She gets it back down low. And that bounces out of the zone. So we got 18 seconds left on this power play. Carlson looks for Lang, but a little behind him, but Bussman has it. Bussman, with a little bit of space, he fires it, and the goalie knocks it away. Lang in the corner as the defenseman change. Lang behind the net, good skating. Passes to Varley. Varley's got space, fires it. Goalie is able to get his shoulder on it. But a great pass by Lang to Varley. And that shot from Kane goes wide. So we got Kane and Peterson as your blue liners, and we are even strength. And then you got Varley, Dodge, and Bussman. Varley, Bussman, space. Fires it low, and a glove save. Good shot and a good save. 5:35 to go in the second period, 1-0 Hawks. Stack is going to take the face-off. Oh, dangerous pass. That actually came right across the face of the net and hit something, but ricocheted wide. Good job by Kane breaking that one up, stopping the advance completely. Stromberg, Dodge, or forward. So Stromberg has it in the zone. He's got Stack in front of the net. Dodge in the middle. Good pass, shot just wide. Great pass and getting that shot off by Dodge, but just high and wide. Stromberg. A little bit of a bounce the Blues' way. They got a 2-on-1. Peterson is back, but the Blues bumble the pass. And Ethan cleans up the rest. Nice job. Good save by LaFave. Nice cross-ice pass. Stromberg into the middle to Dodge. That's blocked by the Blues. Carroll. And here come the Blues. A little bit of a breakaway. Pope and the Blues player are there. Nice stick by Pope. No, thank you. Blues trying to get back in the zone. Stack and Dodge are there. Wide shot. It was going wide, but Ethan decides to stick that glove out and catch it. He is seeing the puck well today. Having himself a great game in between the pipes. So this will be a defensive zone face-off with just under 4 minutes left in the second period. Seyfried's going to take the drop. Carroll and Pope are your D-men. Backdoor, loose puck, and that's going to, I thought that was for sure going in the net. Ethan had come out to knock it away, and a player got behind Ethan and had a wide open net and somehow missed it. How did that not go in? Pope blocks the shot there, doesn't get the net to Seyfried, so we dodged a bullet there, there's no doubt. Bouncing puck kind of got past Ethan and created a situation where the player was behind Ethan with a wide open net and he backhanded it and it went wide. So we're going to get some new defensemen on the ice, Peterson and Carlson. Seyfried, Vossen, Kemper, and Deep are the forwards. Blues win the faceoff. Carlson goes back behind the net. Good skating. Blues have it. Loose puck. Carlson knocks it away. The shot is saved by Ethan, who's having himself a game. Deep pushes it out. Got a little bit of a 3-on-1 here. Deep, Voss and Kemper. Voss back to Deep, and he's not able to pull a trigger on it. The pass was a little behind him. He had an open net. Seyfried shoots it from a wide angle, creates a loose puck. Seyfried. Here come the Blues. They get it in deep. Carlson to Deep. Good stick by Peterson, knocking that one away. Seyfried gets it out of the zone. Neutral zone battle. Dangerous pass. Here come the Blues, but Ethan. Big save. Player had a point-blank shot. Ethan got big and stopped that one with the upper part, I think, of his chest protector. Knocks it down and covers it up. A lot of daps for Ethan from the Hawks after that save. So we got some new players on the ice. It looks like Bussman, Varley, and here comes Bussman. 3-on-1. Bussman shoots it. It might have gone off the post. It did on the back post. Wow. Well, here come the Blues. Pope is back. Good back check by Lang. Shot, though, on the loose puck. Ethan cleans it up without a rebound. Having himself a game in between the pipes. So it looks like Lang is taking the drop. So it's Lang, Bussman, and Varley, and then Pope and Kane. Backdoor gets to the Blues player, but it was knocked away by Kane, I think. We got 1:30 left in the second period. Pope around the horn. Bussman's going to be there. Bussman reverses it, taking his time. He gets it up. Trying for Lang, loose puck, hit a couple of players, but fortunately didn't get to the net. Behind the net right now. Pope is there. Blues knock it away. Busman. Lang. Looking for Varley. Shot goes wide. Ethan knocks it down, and Pope knocks it into the corner. And she is down. I think she took a little bit of a hit. Yeah, that was a big player, and she kind of took a elbow, but she's back up. Probably just needed a second. She looks no worse for the wear. They're going to probably give her a breather. Carol comes onto the ice, make sure she's all right. That steak she had last night at Perry's is probably doing its job. 39 seconds left in the second period. Varley to Busman. Busman gets the red line. Tries to pull it back. So you got Kane and Carroll as your D-men. Varley. Busman fires it just high. He got all of that one, but it was a little high and wide. That's going to pretty much do the period here. Kane has it at center ice, and that's it. So we are at the end of the second period. Hawks having a strong game, in particular Ethan Lefebvre in the net. We're up 1-0 into the second. We'll be back in a minute. Start of the third period here. Hawks are up 1-0. It's been a competitive game here with the Chicago Blues here at the Fox Valley Ice Arena, home of the Chicago Steel USHL team. Blues with a quick shot. It goes wide. Another follow-up shot is behind the net. They try to wrap around, but Ethan says, no thank you. Oddly, there are 13-minute periods in this tournament. That feels a little weird, but maybe it's not. Stack, dodge, quick shot. Ethan knocks it down, loose puck, and Carroll is there. So Carroll and Peterson are your D. Stromberg, Dodge, and Stack are the forwards. Stromberg. Blues have it. Good job by Stack breaking up that pass. Blues fire it. It hits off of, I think, Dodge, goes into the corner. Dangerous pass, but Peterson gets a stick on it. Nice play. Carroll in the corner. Wrap around, try it again. Loose puck in front of the net. He does not have it frozen. It is loose, and there is a mass of bodies, but Ethan finally is able to stick his paw on there and freeze it. Nice job by Ethan. Blues win the faceoff. Big boy fires it, but it's blocked by Voss and Kemper. That rebound was a good shot attempt, but it goes wide. Carlson knocks it away. Carlson and Pope are the D-men. Seyfried with the cross ice pass to Deep. Deep's got Vossenkemper in the middle. Deep's he actually tried to get the pass over the defender who was laying down, and the puck ricocheted off the defender right towards the net, but the goalie was able to save it since it kind of fluttered up in the air. Nice play by the Blues defender to prevent that pass. Pope comes up and keeps it forward deep. Vossenkemper tries to get to his backhand, but it's knocked away. Seyfried. Pope is able to recover there, and they're not going to give her a penalty on that. It was kind of close. Carlson brings it out of the zone. He gets the red line and gets it deep. Never going to go broke taking a profit. Here come the Blues. A little bit of a breakaway. Pope is back. Pushes the player wide, and the shot goes wide. Big number 11 for the Blues with a hard shot. Kane comes onto the ice for Pope. Carlson's also back. There comes number 11 again, but stick on stick, bouncing puck. Frozen by Ethan.
Go Hawks!
Hawks will do a full change. You're going to have Busman, Lang, Varley, Peterson, Kane. Busman, Varley has got a little bit of a breakaway, trying to get in the middle. He does. Throws it forward, but a good play by the Blues defenseman. Blues enter the zone. Quick shot. Ethan knocks it away with the blocker. Varley chips it forward. Kane. Good skating there by Kane to get out of that. The Blues have it back. Loose puck as it bounces off of Ethan wide. Hawks clean it up. Here comes Varley with some speed. He gets it to Busman, but the Blues player knocks it away. The Blues player throws it into the zone, and it looks like the Blues are changing. We got 9 minutes left in this one. Stromberg. Blues player falls down. Kane and Carroll are the D-men. Kane retrieves it. Stack has it. He looks for Stromberg, but it doesn't quite connect. No penalty there, though it looked kind of like a trip. Inadvertent. Pope into the corner. She knocks the player down. Stack is there. Slapper, but blocked by Stromberg, who's having himself a game with a goal and a shot block there. That's going to be offside. Stromberg was a little ahead. So we're going to do a neutral zone face-off. So you got Pope and Carroll on D. And it looks like we're going to have the same forwards, which is Dodge, Stromberg, and Stack. There must be a glitch in the matrix. I see some sunshine outside. Eight minutes left in this one. Blues enter the zone. Carroll pushes it wide. Hope's got it now. She gets it up to Stack. Good pass. Stack enters the zone. He's got Dodge in front. He shoots it. It goes wide. Hope comes up to get it. Throws it down low, but it doesn't get there. Blues player whiffs on it. Stromberg into the middle. He's got some space. Not able to pull the trigger. Some good defense by the Blues. Stack's got it. A little bit of space. He fires it. Goalie knocks it down. And then they blew the whistle, thinking the goalie had frozen it as the puck squirts under the goalie right into the net right after the referee incorrectly blew the whistle.
I mean, I did see that, but it was pretty quick.
An inadvertent whistle is the only reason we are not up 2-0. Inadvertent, incorrect. So you got Carlson and Peterson at D, Seifried deep, and Vossenkemper at forward, and we have 7-11 left in this one. Been a competitive game, good chances for both teams. The Hawks have dominated the chances at least in the second and third. Maybe not dominated, but definitely led. Blues probably led in the first. Puck squirts back behind our net. Carlson's with it. Carlson up, looking for Vossenkemper, who knocks it into the neutral zone, and the Blues dump it right back in. The Blues are a sound, fundamental, structured defensive team. Not really out of position, have pretty good puck movement. Not blazing fast or super skilled, but seem to be in the right spots. Blues, dangerous zone, but the shot is kick saved by Ethan. We got a 3-on-2 here. Carlson, he's got deep in the middle. Carlson fires it and it goes wide, or the goalie knocks it wide. Vossenkemper trying to get control, and it bounces towards the netminder, who covers it up as players converge. So we'll do a offensive zone face-off here. There's 5:48 to go in this game, 1-0. Been a good one. Pope, Kane are your defensemen. Lang will take the drop. Varley and Busman are the other forwards. Blues initially got past the defense, but Ethan's there for the save. It was a pretty weak shot. Hope has it. She trying to get it out of there. She has it back behind the net and throws it over to Lang, who chips it up to Busman. Busman's got Varley, but the pass doesn't get there. Here come the Blues. That was a weird play. Dangerous right in front of the net, but I think Kane was able to knock it away. Kane to Busman. Busman's got Varley. 2-on-2. He goes wide, but the Blues player cuts him off. Good sound defense right there. So Kane is at one defenseman spot, and Carroll just came onto the ice. And the Blues get it in deep, and they have a team 5-man change. That's the way the Blues play. They are fundamentally sound and relatively structured and conservative, which is why we only have one goal. Number 11 for the Blues is able to get a shot off. He tries to wrap around, but number 11 just knocks Carroll down, although Carroll was pushing on him as well. Letting him play a little bit, but that was a good physical battle. Peterson and Carroll the D-man. Dodge is center, so he's in on the action. Ethan gloves it. Continuing to have a stellar game in between the pipes. 3:52 left in this one. It's only 1-0, so it's a close one. So it looks like you got quick shot off the face-off, and Ethan freezes that one. So we got Pope and Carlson are your D-men. Then you got Stromberg, Dodge, and Stack at forward. Looks like Stromberg's going to take the drop. Blues come away with it. Number 11 fires it. Loose puck hits a player, and it's going to end up being a high stick by the Blues player. That's going to give the Hawks an offensive zone face-off here with 3:41 to go. Blues come away with the face-off. They get it forward. Pope's going to get there first. She kind of whiffs on it, but gets it out enough, and Stack gets it out completely, and that's going to be perfect because it dies before it gets to icing. Almost intercepted by Dodge there. Bounces over his stick. Carlson's going to go back to get it. He gets it up to Dodge, but the Blues have it with a little bit of space. They fire it. It's high. And the player tries a shot off the back of Ethan off the rebound. And Ethan sticks that leg back and says, no bueno. Stromberg and Stack have something cooking here. Pass to Stack. He's got space. It hits the post. And the wraparound goal. The second goal of the day. The second goal for Stromberg and the Hawks. Fantastic breakaway. Stromberg and Stack. Stack should have scored. It hits the post. And Stromberg gets the rebound, wraps around, and puts it in the back of the net for the second goal for the Hawks and for Stromberg. That's going to... and knocks it away. Pope's able to get that one up to Vossenkemper, who tips it, but the Blues have it. Quick shot. Oh, and Ethan, that's a goal. Ethan, the shot from 11 had a ton of heat on it. It tipped someone, and Ethan was still able to stop it. It was on net, but then the rebound squirts out, and the Blues player puts one in under Ethan, who made an incredible save to even give the Hawks a chance. That's going to make it 2-1. Things getting spicy here. 2 empty net. Kane down low with it. Busman. Loose puck in front of the net, and that's in the back of the net. Wait, they're calling no goal. They're calling no goal. What was the call there? Okay, so the Ethan had frozen the puck, which I thought he had, and the glove of Ethan was hit hard by a Blues stick, which ricocheted the puck loose. That shot goes wide, so that is no goal. We are 2-1. Hawks are winning, 1:30 to go. But the Blues are going to be all over the Hawks these last few minutes. There is an empty net. Comes to the point for the Blues. They fire it through traffic, and it's saved wide and saved again by Ethan. 1:22 to go. Dangerous puck bouncing. Here comes Busman. Busman, I think, tried for the shot there. Carroll tried to get it out, but the Blues block it. And here they come. Dangerous pass, but Ethan's able to block it initially and cover it up. 1:03 to go in this one. This is going to be a exciting final minute here. 2-1's a score. Thought for a second there we had given up a tying goal, but they called it off because it was frozen by Ethan and knocked away illegally by a Blues player. Quick shot goes wide. Again, empty net for the Blues. 6-on-5. Puck comes into the crowd. 50 seconds left in this one. So you got Carroll and Pope. Then you got Dodge taking the drop, Stromberg and Stack. Again, 50 seconds, empty net for the Chicago Blues. Chicago Blues were trying to play with 7 players. Six on 5, Blues win it. They fire it. It's blocked by Carroll, who gets it back to the point. Loose puck, backdoor goal. That is unfortunate, but the pressure was clearly on these last couple of minutes as the Blues turned it on, smelling a loss as the Hawks went up 2-0, and they've scored 2 goals in under 2 minutes. We are tied 2-2. There's 4 neutral zone battle. So the Blues goalie is obviously back in the net as the game is tied. We had one almost empty net shot attempt from our side of the ice, but we couldn't get control of it. Pope's going to go back to get it. Around to Stack. Stack gets it out of the zone. It's bouncing. 10 seconds left. And 3 seconds. It hits Carlson, and that's going to do it. I guess that's going to be a final. Most of these tournaments don't have any overtimes. Ethan had himself a great game. Tough to see that one slip away, but that last 3 minutes of that game, Ethan took as many shots as he did probably the rest of the period. So the Blues were all over us late in that game. So not a loss, not a win. They'll shake hands, and maybe we'll see that team again. We play at 1:40 Central Time at the Edge Ice Arena against Fond du Lac Thunder. That might be a Canadian team. Hope you're enjoying your morning coffee in Denver. It's 18 degrees here. We'll see you later.